EA Sports.
Yeah, this. Mom. Sally. Sally. Come here. Yeah, they were so like they were so excited and like
So good.
yeah, like they were like, yeah, we're gonna play 12, we're gonna play top 10 every game, we're gonna make this placement, we're gonna get some decent sales, we're gonna make it pretty fun. Right? Very first fucking trio they ran into, these will hit them and fuck them. I had to mute myself because I was sitting there saying, oh, y'all getting fucked, oh, y'all getting fucked, oh, y'all getting needless to say, they played one game and they done. Yeah, they're playing a professional Fortnite player is hosting this tournament with Fortnite, and they tried to participate in it and got smashed. And the dude that hosted the tournament, they got, I want to say like, they got 6 points for the trio. The dude that's hosting it, okay, they got 6 points in one game for the trio. The dude that's hosting it, his trio got 250 points in 2 games. So yeah, no, I'm good. That's what it's fucking fun. That's such a waste of time. It's literally set up for him to win.
Yeah,
It's money in his pocket, bro.
right.
Like, y'all were stupid. You were even thinking that y'all were going to make it even close to par in the tournament. That was crazy.
That game was designed for all the good people to play against.
Literally, it's designed for all of the Clicks fanboys and the sweat bags, the ones that compete on this game every single day for money.
Right. That's what that's for. Yeah. For the average person.
That's where the niggas paying their bills on the game every day.
Right. I mean, that's common sense. Nowadays, that's not.
That's why you always go to private tourneys first, and then make your way up to those professional tourneys. You don't even have to do research. To be a professional gamer in this game, all you have to do is just know the tourney schedule. That's all you know. That's all you have to do. That's all you gotta do.
And it's pretty much how you,
You're just gonna make your way up to private tourneys, get good at those, start dominating the fuck out of the private tourneys, and then move your way up to the professional tournament.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the fuck they was doing, just jumping into a professional tourney thinking, oh, we're gonna get far. Nigga, what? Yeah,
How
yoga
many
bar.
are done?
You know, pretty much the doctors that respect her is.
How long did they last?
Then come back.
They made top 25.
No, I mean, how long did they play?
They played one game.
One,
Game.
which is about how long?
20 minutes. They made it far. Because they didn't engage anybody. They were looting the whole fucking... I was literally watching them on my phone.
Right.
They were looting the entire... They were literally saying, let's just loot, let's just loot, let's just loot, let's just loot. As soon as they started talking about, let's engage this team right here, they engaged them, got absolutely fucking clapped. I was like, yeah, no, wasting time. Oh, the bat was in it. Yeah, the bat's in the clip thing. Yeah, it's a BR training. Yeah, and it's an open tourney too, so like literally any rank can join. So like literally a like super sweat coming off the couch can come off. Like can come and play in the pitch. So yeah. Bruce was like, bro, you wanna play? I was like,
What? No. You don't play Fortnite anyway.
Invite me to a COD tournament, please. Please. I'm begging, actually. Don't invite me to no goddamn Fortnite tourney. Especially no fucking Blitz tourney. What the fuck? I'm a goddamn Kifu fan and you want me to play in a goddamn Blitz tourney? What the fuck are you doing? What? Yeah, Bruce and fucking Bryson both are Blitz fanboys. They'll Blitz. I'm like, bro, what? People would shit on him. People who has shit on him. People will fucking make that little boy his fucking child. Spank him on his little
a
bottom.
lot to do with the family.
Spank him on his little bottom.
At the beginning, she's like, I'm going to lay down. I didn't get my way. Bitch, please.
People will literally spank that little boy on his little bottom and put him back on his bottom.
No professor's like that we can win.
Spank him on his little bottom.
In 3 days, he'll get a score.
Yeah, he's gotta make more money. It's literally the fucking face of the damn tournament. It's literally his Fortnite skin. It's the face of it. And the cover of it. He's like, yeah, let me host a tourney and everything. I need all the money I can get, Fortnite. I wonder how that works. Does Twitch pay them to have a skin, or does Fortnite pay Twitch to get a skin? Fortnite pays them. You would think that like the creators would have to pay Fortnite.
Their face is their thing. But you know, it ain't like you can get you a thing, though. pretty much fucking deal. We'll put your skin in the game, and whatever you make off of your skin, cut it down, and we'll get half, and you get half. How's that sound?
Of course there's one. Why would there be? To give it a fucking red uni. Those uniforms are different. Really good. This storyline would be great.
Glad to have you with us from the state capital of Alabama, Montgomery, as we're excited to be here to see a couple of teams getting ready for a showdown to see who can come home as champions of the Camellia Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the SMU Mustangs offense takes the field. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went game time.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give from the gun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing.
Afterburners coming. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires into the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head, yes.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only run.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Running it back, it's Daniels. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, they had a bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Lopez wants to fire. He'll pull it down. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
And the ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. Bulldozes his way through. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Powers through the defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Fires to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Off play action on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Still on his feet at the 45. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that ball.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration to stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jennings. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here. on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little.
And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown Mustangs! What a grab and go for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep it from getting to the first down marker.
At the 22.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Dances away to buy time. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He hurls one deep down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Trying to get to it. Gets away from one. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in lovely Montgomery, Alabama. And in many ways, this Camellia Bowl has lived up to expectations. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Camellia Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Samuel. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still Lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Jaguars are rolling down the field. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Open space at the 25. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right?
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're just about ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. He's got it down the left. Off he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. The Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the right. Touchdown Mustangs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On the move, it's Bullock. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback. Now, you're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Try to get it on the ground. The Jaguars are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. First down to start the drive after the break. Lopez to pass. They're bringing heat. Going to try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally and handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Fires downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, this defense takes tons of pride in their pass defense. They've got athletes on the back end that can break on the ball, and they've got hands, too. We've seen them pluck 3 picks already. They almost got another one there.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the defense got him at the 27.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking left. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging it and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down. Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Looking down the middle. And he's thrown another interception. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. What a huge call there. They had the turnover. Instead, the roughing the passer call takes it all away. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. He's taking a deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation. Now,
oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put it on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort.